Hey people, are you doing well? Good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it is for you. I getting the energy from the Bodyguard film, which has been happening quite a lot in recent months, but I have nothing. I don't even want to look very much further. I don't ever want to go where you won't follow. Won't hold it back again. Passion inside, can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Don't make me close from the door. Wow, so many cards I wanted to flip over. Which while I'm shuffling. It's crazy. Crazy. What are you doing flipped up? Yes, I'm just going to see what the message is that wants to come out. It's like mid-morning for me. And I've been like procrastinating over going to grind some coffee because I'm actually scared about having a cup of coffee because my sensitivity to caffeine has gone crazy. Like I'm super sensitive to it now. Like I was before, but now it's like full on anxiety attack from just one cup, which is like not normal, man. Truth. I don't know what that's about. Alright, let's just do. I don't know why. I never like cut the deck or anything, you know, or like all them weird traditions that people do. I never do that. Well, the cards always want to speak before I have to like hold back. Yeah. Kicking off with the Chariot. So there is something kicking off. I don't know why when I was just saying that the chandelier was like, it's like someone tapping it like a triangle. What's this Chariot, please? It's like it's a very balanced energy. It's too many. Sorry, it's too many. But it's the Queen of Cups, which is also Cancer. So yeah, I've got chills, so I've got to take that. So this could be about a Cancerian. The Queen of Swords. Truth. I don't really like picking up signs, but sometimes it is. So this could be about you. If you're a Cancerian, you could have Cancer somewhere in your chart. You could be a Cancerian that's about to speak some truth. Or share some thoughts, feelings, express yourself somehow kind of way. Be at the centre of, be a visionary in some kind of way, be a thought leader. Page of Swords, King of Cups, Six of Cups, Three of Swords, King of Cups, Six of Cups. Yeah, it's like there's something to do with balancing like intellect with emotions, and that causing harmony, like creating harmony. Can you hear those drones? It's been like that all morning. What are they doing? What are they doing? I mean, we had like this terrible windy storm yesterday. It's not windy anymore. And these are not the real planes, like real commercial planes that just use this flight path as an alternate route when it's windy, because they fly too low. They don't even look like normal planes. Get them out. I don't fucking want them. Anyways, that's just me ranting about these fucking perverts that spy on everything for no fucking reason. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. But that's just monitoring spirits and karmic people, karmic bullshit. That's what that symbolises. People who don't have their own lives. People who haven't got their own essence. They don't care about maintaining their own essence and living from their own essence. They just care about spying from other people, ruining other people's lives, because they're not happy with their own. They're not happy with these are the people. They've got millions to run these planes, billions to run these planes on a regular, and they're not happy. They're not happy in themselves, because that's what they'd use the money for. Maybe that's something to do with it, like these, because something, like I was watching something else earlier, which I posted about this group in America that is millionaires that want to actually like make the system fair for everybody, which I've done. You can go and watch it. I posted it just recently. But it's like millionaires who are driving the change, which they should. But it should be from people like that, not these uneducated people that just want violence, want sectarian violence, want civil unrest, want civil, like, it's just ridiculous. Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is like people that run away from commitment. I don't know what that's got to do with it. People literally doing a runner on like from stability and commitment, and they don't want it. They just move fast, do everything fast. They just care about it's like going on a motorbike, like just being invasive, making as much noise as possible. I don't know what that's got to do with stuff. What has that to do with anything, man? Like, what is this? God, like, for your wands. It's like Knight of Wands. It's like people are seeing beyond all of this fast movement, like all of these quick and dirty dealings. People want to plan ahead with more like an expanded vision, and be more like, you know, bring more play and more joy and passion back. What's that got to do with? And more peace back, more calm. It's like people are starting to see that, like, passion is peaceful, but this just constantly just moving fast, acting fast, fingers in all these different all these pies of like projects that are just fast and don't really go anywhere, don't really do anything. But with it's like people are bringing together intellect, emotion and fire. I mean, the only thing that's not here, well, they've got the 10 of Pentacles. We've not got like much earth out here. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, you couldn't even make this up. People are, there's like, the distinction could not be clearer. There's like one energy which is really stable, enduring, sustainable, nurturing, considerate, kind, you know, gives to others. And then there's the other foundation, which is just neurosis, literal neurosis. And people are now starting to make the distinction of actually, like, what do we want to get behind? Sorry, my phone's slipping. What do we want to get behind? Even if the billionaires, like, they've got this as their foundation. They've got money, but this is the foundation of everything. Whereas, if we're going off the thing that I've just posted with the millionaires are just more grounded, they're happier, they're more sensible, they're making decisions not just for them, more homeostasis for everybody. The Cancerian energy at the start could just be a symbolic of the fact that it's just more like feminine leadership, like more balanced, harmonious, caring, compassionate, loving leadership that's being translated into policy, which is the Queen of Swords. Like, that kind of makes more sense now, because I was starting to get like it when I was trying to focus it on a person, just didn't really fit. So if we're talking about like whoa, that's really wanted to come out, change, like drivers for change, that could be what is changing, like the foundation. of what people are wanting to like of kind of like what programs and projects and businesses and things that they want to back. This is a bit of a weird reading. I just feel a bit, well, I don't know if it's weird, but yeah, they want like now there's like more of a focus on people wanting to like reconcile societies, make stable homes again. There's like there's a recognition that stability in the home has been driven out. Yeah. Truth. And this is a spiritual truth, and there's people will pay more attention of the spiritual aspects towards the spiritual consequences of destroying stable homes and families. Wow. Yeah, there's more clarity and wisdom and insight that's been gained on like all the grief and the loss and the, like, how it defeats everybody, how everybody's defeated, and just like it just causes losses for everybody all around. King of Pentacles. And like how loyalty is absent. Like there's like there's not really an appreciation for loyalty in the way that like in society anymore. It's just kind of like a missing quality, missing traits in people. What's that? What's that? It's like underappreciated. I was wondering why the chandelier was going like rattling again. 9 of Swords and 8 of Wands. Yeah, there's just like lots of anxiety caused from like just always moving fast, switching things up all the time. Just always fast action, but with not really any stability behind it. There's no loyalty anywhere. But they wanted this is going to change. This is changing. What you want to tell me? Page of Cups, 7 of Swords, and 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's some quite new I just don't know. Like people are starting to kind of like wake up to their emotions a bit more. And that's what's going to help to address the corruption and start to balance, shift where the finances are, like shift the finances from the billionaires to the people. But the people waking up who can do something are literally just like, in terms of emotional intelligence, they're like babies. Good. Wowza. Interesting. Interesting. What else? But yeah, there's, you see, so the King of Wands has got a lion on it. Strength has got a lion on it. So basically, the system is finding courage and kind of in the middle of a delicate balancing act in order to make this shift. For good, like to dispel, to face all the fears and get the fear out of the system, get all of this crazy neurosis out of the system. So yeah, they're like no longer being like sheepish about stuff anymore and like holding back and being restrained and trying to people please and keep the peace, because that's not peaceful for anyone. That's like destructive and causing problems all around. What else do you want to say? What have I missed? God, I feel like you're trying to tell me that there's something missing. What have I missed? Yeah, love and unity there's a shift towards love and unity, and that being the primary driver. And kind of like with it being like two different skin colours and stuff, you know, like peace between faith and people of all different kinds of backgrounds and things again. Okay, oh my god, that was a big, so okay, so the chandelier's going off when I'm like literally on the money. I was like, why is the chandelier, this is the third time, and it went crazy just then. Okay, so it went crazy when I was saying like there's going to be like a massive push for unity between all kinds of people. Just fuck off, man. Just literally, I can't stand it. I don't want to hear another plane again. I want all the birds back. Yeah, so it went off when I was talking about balance and harmony of people from all different backgrounds and everything. And then it went crazy when I was talking about the loyalty being missing from society as like a key ingredient for like prosperity. And I can't remember the other one. Maybe it was when I was talking about thought leadership, but you guys will know from watching back. But yeah, so this unity from variety is what is going to bring the most abundance. This is what is going to bring the most prosperity, the most abundance. It's the most fertile conditions for growth and creation. And it's going to change the fortunes. It's going to shift everything. Yes, and create a new beginning rooted in faith. Rooted in faith. Where people who plant the seeds and do everything. This is very spiritual when you plant the seeds and you wait and you go with the seasons, and this is very, very spiritual. And there's going to be more of a shift to honour and respect any kind of farming process. You don't have to be an actual farmer. But I think I'm a farmer. Like all my family's from farming families in Gaza. But in terms of like the way that I manage my life is always to do, like, I always plant seeds, I water them, I wait, I work, and then, you know, and then see what you have to have a two-way relationship with God. You have to make room for God to bring the harvest. You don't do everything yourself. Where's God in that? And this is why I fucking hate AI, because there's no room for God with AI. And it's a fucking disgrace. They want everyone to believe there's no creator and there's no source for anything. There's no room. There's no room to wait. There's no place for silence where you can get answers. Get the fuck out of here, man. Go and fucking do one. This is not true, bro. It's the end of that bullshit. It's the end. I think I'm going to have to go now. Yeah, so there's resilience now in the system to fight. I don't know where it was before, but there's resilience in the system to fight. And everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to balance out. Everyone's going to be happy. Everyone's going to be emotionally fulfilled, and everyone's going to be full. Families are going to get back. Families are going to be able to thrive and prosper. Families are not going to be broken up anymore. People are going to be able to have families where they've been held back, like me. This is the fucking worst thing of all, is that they're pushing people into fake poverty situations, which stops them from meeting a partner, having children, when otherwise I would have been fine to have them if they weren't trying to take everything from underneath my feet. So, and I'm the sort of person that should be having kids, not those idiots, not those shitrally Zio teach their kids to rape and take drugs from babies. Rape, kill, and be drug addicts from babies, and do be monitoring spirits and be embezzlers and do racketeering and all of that. They do every crime. They're the people behind all of this instability, and people need to face facts that that's the root of it all. And then thank all Palestinians for giving our lives, because that's what we've done. That's what we've done to raise awareness of this fucking disgusting demonic cult that is Shitrael. Yes, bye-bye Shitrael and all these Zionist degenerates that set up these systems from the 1970s. Goodbye. Yes, goodbye. Goodbye. The devil is going bye-bye. Satanic cults. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. No, thank you. Everybody's had enough. Everyone can see through the bullshit. Nobody wants it. Everyone's going to unite, because that's what suffering does to everybody. Suffering makes people unite. 501. Yeah. People are uniting in their suffering. They're not going to be fighting like this anymore. I love it when the cards come back and yeah, oh my god, everyone's gonna be, there's gonna be unity. So this is choice. People are going to have choice again. Feel like they've got choices in what jobs they have, what the people that they want to marry, the partnerships that they want to have in business, the friendships. It's going to bring back choice and love and honor and unity and peace and prosperity. What's this? You can't make this fucking shit up, man. You literally can't. Everything's going to balance out. It doesn't matter how many years of everything going in the wrong way. God sees everything, and God brings in balance. And guess what? You don't get to decide where the balance falls. You know which side of the scales you've been on. So if you shit in the bed, then you know you've done wrong. That's all I've got to say. It's the truth. Guys, I think that's the end of the reading, man. Like, there's going to be no getting away from it now. It's going to be visible and communicated and written about in physical reality. It's not no longer something that God's holding back in the ethers. It's going to be written about. It's going to be spoken about. It's here. It already is, because I posted that video. And maybe the Bodyguard song is just that the state is going to, or the systems are going to actually resume their roles as protectors, because that's what they should be. They should protect the citizens. They should be protectors, providers, all of those masculine container energies that seem to have gone by the by. What the hell's happened to that? We need masculine energy, really healthy, balanced masculine energy for everybody. Everybody. Nobody should be shitting on men and not giving men the means to be providers. That's what, there's so many men that have done wrong to me out of jealousy and not wanting me to succeed, because they don't have in their own lives, and they saw me as a problem. They didn't treat me the same as other people because I already had. So they didn't do their job properly. And then when I asked to change, like, person, so I could just get the processes done, they demonized me, got me taken out of processes, all sorts of really crazy shit that really came from their own insecurity to not treat me in a civilized and normal way, and not give me the same respect and service that they give other people. And that's caused a lot of problems in terms of taking away people's independence. So I don't know why my stories just come in there, but it is obviously the cards come to verify that there was a need for me to talk about that. And it was men that probably still live with the parents, don't have their own wealth, but they're in positions being gatekeepers, affecting people's lives, taking people's wealth away, pushing people into homelessness, pushing people into poverty, getting kicks out of it, because they're angry that their wage is really low, and they don't have they can never have a house, and they can never have this, and they can never have that. But why from that place would you then be going to, I'm just literally going to pull the rug up from underneath someone who's built their life up for 30 odd years? Why are they so jealous and so resentful and just demonic in how they operate? So distorted. Because that's not masculine. That's distorted feminine. That's distorted feminine energy. There's a lot of men operating in distorted feminine energy. That is a massive imbalance that God is trying to rectify. God is trying to rectify. Halosna, that's the end of the reading. That is the end of the reading, people. I'm sorry that the phone kept slipping. Yeah, if this reading resonated, then let me know. And yeah, that's all. Let me know. I am actually gonna go and grind that coffee, and I probably made the situation worse for myself now because it's later in the day. Take care and enjoy your weekend, whatever you are doing. Masalama.